What's going on, YouTube? Today is Friday, June 17th, 2016. Today is payday, and as promised, it's time to go over my paycheck with you. You guys know I don't have anything to lose. I'm simply out here for fun, and at any time I can go home and have no worries. Looking at the first sheet, as you can see, I took 4 loads: Florida to North Carolina, North Carolina to Ohio, Ohio to Florida, Florida to North Carolina. You can see to the right how many miles each trip was, what the shipping and delivery and dates was, what the gross pay was, the rate I got paid, which is 68%, and the total net pay off to the side. This does not show fuel surcharge, at least on this page. But one thing I want y'all to notice, at the top, Florida to North Carolina, it's only paying $379.95. That's coming out of Florida. Well, let's try and figure out what the rate per mile is. I know that's less than $1. $179.95. I believe it's rate divided by miles. I'm not too sure. Looks like that first load right here may have been paying 81 cents a mile. That sounds about right for coming out of Florida. North Carolina to Ohio for 38.77 into 451, 97 cents a mile. Ohio back down to Florida. Now, one thing I've learned since being out here, almost anything going into Florida for me is paying the most money. But coming out of Florida is real bad. So all of my loads going into Florida, no matter what part of Florida they're going to, is paying me the most money. So if you can get into Florida with a high value load and not get stuck so deep into Florida, like if you go to, maybe around Jacksonville or I want to say, you don't want to go down there towards Orlando. I mean, you can. I mean, I went all the way as far as Miami for, I took a load paying $3 a mile, but I only got 68% of that. But you get the idea. It was paying $1,519.09 divided by 878. It was paying $1.73 a mile going into Florida. But coming up out of Florida, $336.60 divided by 447, 75 cents a mile. So, what can we learn from this? It's really not worth it to go to Florida. You can go in now, but I would only suggest going in if you. Now, if you this is only if a company is picking your freight. If you was on a load board, you can probably find something better than just 75 cents a mile or 81 cents a mile. But I'm not on a load board. We're not missing any loads, but as you can see, Ohio to Florida right here, you can see I delivered that on the 9th, and I didn't take my next load till the 11th. So what happened there, which is what shortened that check for the week. Well, what happened was, after I delivered in Florida, it was supposed to be a drop and hook. I dropped my load, went back to the office to get my next load, which the trailer was supposed to be already out in the yard. And long story short, this company was running behind and told me to come back on the 11th at 5 a.m. in the morning. So that was unexpected. There was pretty much nothing I can do. Nobody planned for it. I wasn't planning for it. Company wasn't planned for it because they had already had me a reload in place So they couldn't really scramble right then and there to try and find another load coming out of where I was coming out of. So I ended up just waiting for the next load, which was Florida to North Carolina. Moving along, next page, and you can kind of see the total pay was $2,674.41. That's without fuel surcharge. Alrighty, truck note came out this week. It is not $714. That's just what it was for this week. I got a call quality to reduce it back to $695. They I believe they take out an extra $18 until you tell them that you don't want the extra. I forgot what it is. I believe it's some type of accounting help, or I don't remember what exactly it is. But they told us when we signed the papers that you would have to call them and just get it taken off, which I'm gonna get that done today. But this week it was $714. It should be less next week, $695, unless I get lazy and forget to call. Today is Friday, so I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people up there. Quality is suffering right now, so it'll probably be the Monday before I can get somebody on the phone. IFTA or mileage tax, we paid $40.32. I still don't know if this is the correct rate that they should be taking out. I'm going to end up doing my own IFTA now that I got software to help me do it. I'm not going to do it just yet, but after it's due and we get a new cycle in, that's when I'm going to try to do my own IFTA. I want to try to do everything on my own. Insurance, it is correct. It is still the same. Y'all can see the rates for insurance there. It is what I did sign for. The one right here, the $101.05, that was actually lower than what I signed for, which is why I thought we had a problem. Originally, it was supposed to be $114, but it's actually lower, down to 101. So that's what the issue is there. As you can see, fuel, I only stopped at truck stops this week. As y'all know, my company gives a 10 cents off a gallon discount at Flying J, Pilot, TA, and Love's. However, from what I'm noticing, truck stops are cheaper than all four of those, even with the 10 cents off a gallon. Definitely in South Carolina, if you go to the Quick Trip right there in Rock Hill, that's about as cheap as you're going to find gas. That and Hardyville. So we didn't get any refunds back from the company this week. Deductions was $820 as far as fuel and insurance. And at the top, deductions was $754.32. Now, keep in mind, if you decide to come out here and do this, all these numbers will be different for you. You know, some of y'all will have a truck payment, some of y'all won't have a truck payment, some of y'all won't have as high as truck payment as me. You may have a lower truck payment, you may have no truck payment, you may not go to Quality, you may go to Long Mountain, your truck note might be monthly. You know, you may go to, I forgot the name of the company, but Arrow Truck Sales, I believe is what it is. You may go over there, and I don't know if they're monthly or weekly, I just know they're cheaper. And some of y'all may go to Cure, which I believe is also weekly. A lot of y'all may not get fuel as cheap as I was getting it for. I was only paying about $1.99 up to about, say, $2.09. By the way, I am a member of NASTC. I know I told you I was in negotiations, and we're still working on it. I sent the email out today after I see my paycheck to go ahead and get the next step rolling so we can get that fuel card out here to me. That should cut down hopefully about say $100 to $300 a week that I will get back from just fuel discounts. hopefully it's not set in stone. That's what we're hoping for. Next page, which is still the exact same page as the last, you can see how much I got paid, $1,522.17 after deductions. Now this is where people get confused as far as how much I made. Okay, I made $3,096.59. That's how much I made. So compared to a company driver, 2 times as much as them, or 3 times as much. What lowers the pay as far as what I'm gonna get in my pocket is the deductions. Like I said, some of y'all won't have a $714 truck note. It just depends on where you get the truck. Like right now, okay, let me show you something. If I wanted to be aggressive with it, this is last week's. Okay, I made $2,147.93. Okay, I still have this in my account because, as y'all know, I'm living off the money that I made over at night. I know I got new subscribers, so for the new subscribers, basically made a lot of money over at night, and I haven't spent it. I'm actually using all of that money as food money, which is going to take me a while to lose it. What page was I on? 23? I believe it was 23. First week, $2,147.93. And this week, $1,522.17. Now, if I wanted to, I believe I would need another week. But some of y'all need down payments for a truck. I know if I wanted to end the lease today, I could go to Quality, turn my truck in, go over to Arrow Truck Sales, put $3,670. Of course, they gonna, if they still do it, I don't know if it was just a promotion, but they will double your down payment up to, I believe, $5,000. I put $3,607. This shit didn't make any sense. $3,670 down. They will double it, which will give me a $7,000 down payment, and I will have a truck with a monthly payment. With only just running 2 weeks, I would already be almost way ahead of the curve. That's if I want to do that. Just give me y'all some thought for the people who want to keep this truck until like 2023 or some shit. 2023, man, that's a long time. We in 2016. Ooh, 2023. That's a lot of birthdays and holidays and divorces and your family don't think you're a piece of shit. You do that. I mean, that is a long time. All your friends done left you, girlfriend. Ooh, 2023. What month did I get this in? We got it in May. Or did we get it in June? We got it in May. That is a long time, my friends. And there was a lady on Zello. I was in the YTTA room. And I believe she said she got the truck from Quality. And the guy was trying to explain to her Quality is going to make about $80,000 off of her decision to do 5 years in the Quality truck. And she said, at the end of 5 years, she will own it. And it is true. If she make it that long, she will own the truck, and she will give Quality the extra $80,000. But my recommendation was, I don't know if she didn't plan it out, or I would, if I was her, I would use the truck to get a down payment and go to Long Mountain, simply because it's cheaper. I mean, it's way cheaper. You can get this, probably, I don't know if you can get the exact same truck over there at Long Mountain, but you can get a decent truck with a warranty on it. I don't know if they're warranties or 6 months or not. I didn't look too deep into it, but I'm only out here for 2 weeks, and you know, I can go and I can take the money right here and, you know, put it down for a down payment for a truck. It's only 2 weeks. You know, I give it 2 more weeks. Well, we can't predict the future because every week is different. By the way, I think next week is going to be lower than this. I think I'm not sure because it's not next week yet, but just a little heads up. But you gotta think of it like that. I told y'all, of course, I'm just renting the truck, so obviously that means I already know that once I get X amount of money, deuces, take the truck back, make sure it's nice and shoe polished, and let it go. By the way, I didn't put up a video for the last 2 days. Yesterday, if you was following me on Facebook, you know, I had a threat to my CDL. It was about to get downgraded to, I believe, Class B. I got a last-minute email from a company stating that, you know, I was about to get shut down today if I didn't self-certify my medical card with the state or self-register it with the state or whatever the case may be. I didn't have any idea about it. I put a message out on Facebook, and now the company Interstate, they helped me take care of it. You know, we routed me to a terminal, and we filled out all the forms, and we got it faxed over to the DMV in Tennessee, and I'm good until 2017. I didn't know anything about it. I mean, if I didn't get the email, I would have been out here looking stupid. I would have got to a scale house, and I would have walked in with the wrong shoe polish, and you know, officer would have told me that they switched up the shoe polish, and they probably would have came out with a tow truck and took my shit. Just to let you know. But some other people read that post, and they ended up calling the DMV themselves, and one guy was shot. He had already had his license downgraded to a Class B, and he had absolutely no idea. So he ended up also doing what I had to do, and they gave him his Class A back, and he had been out here driving the whole time on the Class B. You know, you out here. I don't know now. I haven't met at the house, so I don't know if people were sending mail to the house. I got people at the house that answers my mail. Of course, my mom and dad is at the house, but they don't open my mail. They just junk it up on top of my desk until I get there. But surely, if there was some type of, you know, state email, they would have opened it, at least for me. Notice how I'm at 18 minutes now. YouTube has uplifted the restriction on my account. I can now do live videos, and I can record as many minutes as I want now. I just got that feature yesterday. But anyways, I'm moving along. Fuel surcharge did come in, $422.18. How much taxes do I got to pay? Now taxes, I told y'all 30%. At first I told you the correct amount, then I screwed you over, and now I'm telling you the correct amount again. Self-employment taxes for an LLC is 15.3%. I had to confirm it with some other owner-operators. Once y'all saw On Point Trucking Concepts on YouTube, go check him out. He confirmed it was 15.3%, and also David Robinson Ghost on YouTube also confirmed it was 15.3%. 1,522.17 times 15.3%. I owe Uncle Sam $232.89 for this amount. 232, boom. So that's how much I made, $1,290.17. Yes, I know people out there made more than me as far as take home. You don't have to let me know that. I believe I already know. But I did make more than, of course, being a company driver over at nights. I know the trainers are still beating me. Just temporarily. Don't forget, I made $3,000 now, and I just had some deductions that lower my paycheck. That's all. But best believe when I walk in a truck dealership talking about my LLC has grossed 6 figures for the year, they will start shining my shoes, and I don't have to shine their shoes, if you know what I mean. So we did good for the week. In my opinion, we could do a lot better. I believe we ran 2,240 miles, as you can see up top. Now as far as how many miles I ran, that's not the amount of miles I would have liked to ran. I'm used to working 11 hours a day and running about 3,000 to 4,000 miles. I'm looking for 4,000 miles personally. If we can get 4,000 miles going up to Northeast, that's what I would like to do. Why would I like to run 4,000 or 5,000 miles? People are telling me the money is in the short haul. The problem with the way I think and the way I have been hearing the people advising me think is, the money is in the short haul, but taking one load, maybe let's say you take one load, 250 miles, it's paying $1,000. You take it, only take you 4 hours to do, and you done for the day. Whew, you made $1,000. We'll see what me is, the DOT says I can run up to 11 hours, so I'm gonna need a couple of those runs, not just one run. I need enough runs to do the full 11 hours, because that's what I do out here. I drive. I get paid to drive the truck, so if I can do 2 or 3 of them runs for $1,000, that's what I would like to do, not just one run and go home and do nothing. I'm looking for my straw. I'm trying to make my coffee. Can't find the damn straw. Way off topic. Take a look at the paper. Don't base it off of, you see me on YouTube out here having all kinds of fun. Base it off the paycheck. Figure out, what numbers can you change. Maybe you can't get fuel as cheap as I can. Maybe you may not have to pay as much, or maybe you got to pay more in mileage tax or truck payment or whatever will be, changed for you. Now, is that $1,500 minus 232? Is that $1,290? Can you pay your bills off that? Can you? Because don't forget now, when you're paying bills, now don't forget, I don't have a maintenance account. You didn't notice how you didn't see no maintenance coming out? That is because I have to fund my own maintenance account, which that's some damn good coffee. Oh yeah, that pallet, man, I tell you that, I get that pallet, that, what is it called, that Mild House or something like that. Ooh, I got my own coffee cream from Walmart though. Go in that back aisle, get you some of that, what kind is this? Cinnamon vanilla. Oh yeah, put that in that pallet coffee, 10 times better. I don't know how they do it, and now using that powder is what they're using, that crazy powder, making the coffee taste horrible. What was I talking about? Don't forget, I gotta fund my own maintenance account. Now, most people ain't as lucky as me. The money I made over at night, I'm using that as my maintenance money right now, and it was quite a lot that I made. If you was following me on Facebook around the time I was with Knight, you guys seen all the money pictures of me flashing with over $10,000. So y'all know how that went. For the new subscribers, a lot of people don't got me added on Facebook. I am accepting new friend requests. Y'all saw the name on the beginning of the video. You're welcome to try and send me a friend request. Now on Facebook, if for some reason I blocked you on Facebook, it was nothing against you. It's just I thought your account was spam. You know, it's people out there working full time to try to sabotage me. And I mean, they out there working full time, guys. I got a long block list on Facebook, but mostly I think it's just the same guy. Ain't got too much time on his hands. They make accounts. You know, they send me a friend request. They try to make the profiles look as legit as possible. They usually got about 32 friends. They'll try to put some type of hot girl in the profile picture, send me a friend request. And once I accept the friend request, they spam and porn all down my damn timeline. So that's what that's all about. So if your account is blocked on my Facebook, because not all accounts may have been spamming porn all down my timeline, you got to find a way to send me a message so I can unblock you. Yeah, but like I was saying, I got the fund my own maintenance account. So now, of course, Interstate does do it for you if you let them. Me, I like to run all my, you know, it's my business. I like to keep everything and manage my money for myself. And, you know, I'm out here trying to learn is what I'm trying to do. I'm using this program right here. It's not 100% accurate just yet. Now the program is accurate, but my numbers ain't exactly accurate because I haven't put the correct numbers in just yet. But y'all can kind of get an idea on how the program works. This will be what I give to my the person that's gonna file my taxes at the end of the year. Ignore the average profit per mile, rate per mile. Ignore the mileage things. When I started the first week, I didn't write down my mileage. Like when I got to the shipper, I didn't write down the mileage of my start and my finish. So those numbers right there are off. But the expenses are there. If you notice, for shower, I only got shower one time from the 1st to the 16th. That's because I paid out of pocket for that particular shower, so that's why that's there. Usually I get showers for free. Well, actually, I get unlimited showers for June. I got diamond status over there at Love, so I believe I probably went to the pilot for that one. Had to get my shower in. Had to get the shower in. Truck note, $714. That just came out. Y'all see, I done got tow up in tolls, $96 thanks to West Virginia. Supplies for the truck, $139. Scales, $31.50. I'm trying not to weigh the truck whatsoever now. I'd much rather just go around the scale. Thank you very much. Mileage tax. We got office supplies. Insurance, DEF, no reefer fuel. I would much rather have a reefer truck. Then I can make all kinds of money. All kinds. But, you know, y'all get the idea. It's not 100% accurate just yet. I'm still working on it. I just thought I would show you. Let me see if we can view the revenue. Okay, revenue. I believe now, this is almost accurate. The only thing that's not accurate, Interstate is saying I grossed $7,400, and you see on the program, I'm just below $7,000. So I gotta try to figure out. It's about $400 missing somewhere. So I gotta, you know, figure out what that's all about. But I'm not sure if the pay per mile on this particular sheet is accurate. I don't believe it is. Not for this date. Now I can make it accurate. When I got this program, that's when I started being accurate with it. So if we look between the 12th and the 16th, this right here is accurate, okay? As you can see, I'm only running for about 83 cents a mile. So as you can see, that right there is a complete no-no. We need to get that all the way up to about $1.50 to $2 a mile. But hey, just showing y'all what it's like. As you can see, That's about how much I'm renting for right now. So we need to definitely understand that we are broke right now, and that we need to make some desperate changes if we want to stay in business, okay? But we would have never known that if we didn't have the software, okay? Somebody got to be doing your data so you can understand that you're working for free. So that is it for now. This is the name of the program. I don't have an APU, I got an EPU. It doesn't use any fuel. It just runs off electricity. So that doesn't count for me. Per diem. So far I've been out this year maybe more than 110 days. I don't know, I only went home for a month out of this year, so it's been 6 months. I've been home for a month, and that was to switch jobs from night to interstate. Other than that, I'm out here collecting all kinds of per diem, which will definitely help me pay less taxes at the end of the year, or quarterly, depending on how I file. But I believe that is it. I may go over this program once I get all my numbers in. But until then, 31-minute mark, and I am out. I'm going to stop the videos because I am out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate, comment, argue below. We need some people arguing in the comment section about my pay. That way I can, it will definitely help the channel, if you know what I mean. I'm out.